All right, Kelly, thank you. Anytime there's a disturbance headed for the Gulf, you want to make sure your hurricane plan is in place. This year, the coronavirus pandemic will have an impact. Our team coverage continues with NBC 15's James Gordon. Well, James, Baldwin County EMA is making some changes for this hurricane season.
They are, and that's expected. You know, one thing that's not going to change is the evacuation of as many people as possible. The Beach Express, Highway 59, 181, all the arteries headed north will be used. But when it comes to shelters, well, more space will be needed. Get out and get out early. A lot of people we talk to say they will avoid storm shelters if they can.
Life's scary now, you know. It's not like it was, 6 months ago? Everything's changed.
Because of the pandemic and social distancing, shelters will hold fewer people. Typically, someone gets about 15 square feet of space in a shelter. This year, that space will triple to 45 square feet.
So our population of our shelters will decrease to some degree because we're going to use social distancing to help protect the individuals that are sheltering.
In Baldwin County, it's the Robertsdale Coliseum that opens first. And this year at 75% capacity, meaning about 200 people could stay there instead of the usual 800.
So these shelters of last resort, it's going to be important that you bring your bottled water, that you bring your face mask, that you also bring your medications, and that you also bring your eyeglasses with you.
The county EMA has 10 other vetted shelters, including 4 schools, the Fairhope Courthouse, and buildings at Coastal Alabama Community College that could be used if the limited capacity Coliseum fills up.
We got to be in big groups of people in a big shelter, so we're going to be around people. You can't social distance, you know, all that, and plus these.
It would take a pretty strong hurricane to make me evacuate, and other than that, I'd probably shelter in my house. I have a well-built house, but the shelter would probably be my last choice.
And the county EMA has trained extra people in case they have to man several locations at once. Now, if you have to go to a shelter, temperatures will be checked at the door once you check in, and each shelter will have a separate isolation area for anyone who checks in with symptoms. Now we're live in Baldwin County. James Gordon, NBC 15 News.